to our weekend extravaganza, our New York, New Jersey tour. Yes, as you can see, where the flyer at, you can see we at Nama. We at the historical Nama spot. Like I was telling everybody, we went virtual on Thursday, Friday, Mint Porch Cafe, Saturday at the Temple, and Sunday today, day 4 at Nama. And we have a special, powerful guest today. Special, powerful guest. And I just want to first and foremost acknowledge, before I bring Dr. Stevenson up, like I shared in the interview and like I shared in our presentation with Dr. Stevenson. First, we want to give honor to the late great Dr. Layla Africa. Let's give honor. Let's give honor to the late great. Yes, who's the settler, who settled to make sure that we don't have to work hard. You know how they said they make the will so we don't have to create it? That's what Doc did. He established everything so you don't have to create it. It's already created. Dr. Stevenson, who is the trustee, she's there to continue to let us know that we in good hands. And it's not Allstate, y'all. We in good hands.
Bigger than Allstate.
Yes. Entrusted to continue the movement. And look who benefit from all of the information later shared with Doc. All the knowledge and wisdom Doc is going to share with y'all. Who benefit from it? Us. So without further ado, give an applause in advance for the greatness that y'all about to hear.
Thank you, and greetings to each and every one of you. Thanks for coming out. And as Brother Rojo has taken my line, I'm gonna take it back. I stand on the shoulders of my husband, the great Dr. Layla Africa. I would not be standing here if it not be for him. I would not be who I am today if it not be for him. He has done very many great works that he's left because he wanted us to be well. Not just in our minds, but in our bodies and in our spirit. So with that being said, I had to think about what I was going to talk about today. And I think today, I'm just going to tell you how your body is talking to you. And I'm going to show you how your body's talking to you. And you're going to be able to either bear witness to it or you can stay in denial. How about that? Okay? So you got hands, right? And with your hands, you have two of them. You have a right hand and you have a left hand, right? I want you to go to your right hand. Look at the right hand. And you have a line in the middle. Okay? And I want you to describe that line. How many people's line is solid? How many people got a solid line in that middle one? Anybody got a solid line in the middle? There's 3. It's your right hand. So look, there's 1 line, there's 2 lines, there's 3 lines. I'm talking about line number 2. The one in the middle.
Oh, this one.
That's right. So how many people got strong middle line?
No, I don't have a strong middle line.
Okay. Anybody got a strong middle line? You got a strong middle line? Is it from the bottom all the way to the top? Okay. Let me ask how many he has a strong middle line? Yeah, the middle line. So the middle line is here. It goes from the bottom to the top. Let me see. You very close. You not.
I know I'm not.
You not. You definitely not. I'm gonna tell you what it means. Hold on. You close.
About here.
You not.
About 3/4 of the way.
You're very close. You can just stick it out. You halfway. Okay. Okay. You close. You not. You close. Okay, so that middle line. The people who are close, raise your hand. You guys, okay, you relax. You guys are very mild-mannered people. You deal with stress very well. You know how to harness it. Okay? Not everybody else. Who's going off on me next? Okay? When you got those short lines, you have a short temper. You have a very short tolerance. Okay? You can't deal with things. So if something comes to you, your reaction, you guys react instead of responding. The first group of people, they'll have something happen and they'll sit back and they'll think about it, and then they will do what needs to happen accordingly. My second group of people will be like, what did you say to me? What did you do? You know, I'm about to beat you, or you know, I'm cutting you off. That's what these lines mean in the middle part of your hand. Okay. So remember, we got line number 1, line number 2, line number 3. We're still on line number 2. Now you got the lower part of this line, you got a middle part of this line, and you got an upper part of this line. I want you to tell me where you don't see a line. Where do you not see it? You got the lower part gone, your lower part gone, your lower part gone. You in the middle though. You almost moderate in your behavior. I'm talking about my non-temperated people. I just made that word up. You close. You close. You try. The ones with no line, y'all ain't trying. Y'all just reacting. Okay. Lower part. Is everybody in the lower part? Is anybody in the middle part missing? I can see yours lower. Oh yeah. Yours is middle and kind of. You got lower middle. Okay. So let me tell you. The lower part of it means it stems from your past. The middle part of that line missing means you're still going through it right now. I didn't see anybody with the upper, which means that's future. Okay? So your body leaves a fingerprint in who you are. We have forgotten this skill set because they've taken it from us and told us that it was something dark. That we, you know, you don't be doing that. You know, that sounds like that's darkness. The eyes are the window of heaven. Your skin tells a story, okay? And so if you see that line, and let me see if I'm gonna let y'all see mine. I'll let y'all see mine for a minute. You saw it, you didn't. If you know that you have a temperament that you need to work on, it's very important that you do it because that's where people who are very stressed out, okay? Inability to use the bathroom, okay? All these things just stem from having a short temperament, having headaches, okay? Loss of memory, where you can't remember anything because your nervous system is on overload. Everything that happened is a problem. Everything that happens, like, can you believe this happened? When things happen to me, I'll take note of it. Sometimes I won't mention it, but sometimes I will. But you got to be very balanced in it because what you do on an emotional level, you'll also do it in your diet. So how many of my short-tempered people like potato chips? Okay. Is there anything else crunchy I can name? Because I have a short list. Is anybody crunching on something in that list?
Nuts.
Is she like this?
Nuts.
Almonds, okay. Nuts. What else? Ice. Okay. Okay, so when you crunch on things, especially with the people that have that line missing, it's your body literally trying to take the stress and attention out of yourself, out of your spirit. So dietarily, it's connected to your emotions, but it's all mapped out in your hand. It gets mapped out in your face. Now, I talked about the hand. Can I go somewhere else? Sure. How many of us have lines on our forehead? She said, I'm getting some. And don't look at me just because I'm asking your questions. This is not for me to be analyzed, okay? Okay. You got anybody got lines in their forehead? Let me tell you something. How many people have very pronounced lines? She said, I think I do. When you have pronounced lines in your forehead, your body's trying to tell you what your intestines are doing.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
And your eyes too.
Your eyes can tell you, but that forehead,
No.
that's right. That's right.
This line here,
That's the liver line.
straight to my the back of my eye, straight there. And I have any red.
Okay, and see, that's true. But these lines that I'm talking right here, they look like streets. Anybody got streets that you walk down? Yeah, you can walk up the street, and then you can walk down the street, and you can walk up another street. That's the intestines. Say that again. Freddie Jackson? Is that the late Freddie Jackson?
The one that's the singer.
Okay.
I've never seen that in his face over the years. It's more pronounced now.
Well, when you have pronounced lines, number one is your intestines. Now, listen how God is so perfect and how we're made. So, your intestines are shown on your forehead, right? But your intestines are located where? They're located down here, right? And so, this is your emotional brain. Okay? So, if you just have stress in your body, you can have lines show on your forehead. Okay? And so, that's why it's so imperative to try to harness your ability to go off to my lower organ stressed people in the room. Okay. The ones that have the moderate, they just naturally learn how to, that's not your thing. That's not something that you have to worry about. But the ones that don't have a line and it's barely there, you naturally have a challenge to your intestines. Which your intestines is located here. This is your emotional brain, and I want you to touch down here. You feel weight? Anybody feel weight? Anybody feel a little extra roll? I got one. Okay. So you got the intestines right here. Got a little extra roll right here. It's all connected because you eat what you have no business eating, and it collects in your midsection. And that's why I put a jacket on. I said, I ain't getting up here talking about this without a jacket on. So let me just cover up my roll and just let you know that when you have lines, what is this connected to? Your intestines. And your intestines are located where? In your gut. And when your gut has extra weight on it, what does that mean? You eat too many carbohydrates. Eating too many carbs and sugars. But let me make an even stronger connection. When you eat too many carbs and sugar, what happens is you can't have a bowel movement. And that's the pointer on your forehead. There is no mistake in the way our bodies are made. But we just walking around here sleep behind the wheel. We like, I just don't know why my butt's itching. And some people be back. Some people be like, oh, you know how they be walking like, I want to scratch my butt. You want to scratch your butt, but you like, that just won't look right if I scratch your butt. Okay, yeah. Or you just walking, your legs don't really move that far apart. When that butt be itching, it means something. Especially when it's the booty hole. We gotta have this conversation because this is something nobody wants to talk about, the booty hole itching. So when you get home, you be like, scratching your, take the intestine out the bottom. That's from eating meat. That's from eating meat. Those are parasites. Now there's good parasites and there's bad parasites. There are parasites that clean your eyes and help you see. Okay? When they're in good range, they are made to be there. But when they're in too much of a range, a high range, you eat pork, you eat chicken, and let's talk about the medium rare meat. People say, I just take it medium rare. I'm like, ooh. They're the ones I'm like, their butt is itching. When I look, I'm like, your butt is, and your butt is, and I know your butt is itching. Because when they see the blood running out the meat, okay? I'm just grossing you out, I'm sorry. I ain't want to take that U-turn, but we gotta talk about the booty hole sometimes, in a positive way. And so, the body doesn't hold any mystery. You do not know your body. And what I'm trying to encourage is for you to understand the skin that you're in. Okay? How many of us have ever broke out? I gotta put two hands on. I had horrible skin. Okay? When you break out, what do you say when you have a bump on your face? You get a bump, what you say?
Acne.
You say acne, but where's it coming? Anybody say, I wonder where I got this acne from? Does anybody have a question about acne?
I tell Amina all the time.
So, because I have a bunch of grown people in this room, it's not that big of a deal. But if I had teenagers in this room, all the ears would be flapping wide open. Okay? So I'm gonna talk to your teenager self, because we all had to transcend through the teenager, right? We all been a teenager. When you have that acne come on your skin, it's because the diet that you had, your intestines weren't allowed to get rid of the waste, and so the skin is the largest eliminative organ. So you're having a bowel movement through your skin, and that's a Dr. Africa statement. That's a Dr. Africa statement. But I gotta repeat it. But can you have a bowel movement through your skin at the age of 30?
Yes.
What about 40?
Yes.
What about 50?
Yes.
So what about, let's come off our face. You can have your skin, be dark. You can have your skin be itchy. Okay? This is still waste coming out of the skin. Okay? Some of us just take Vaseline and we just rub it on there. We just put Vaseline on the waist. Okay? What is the moral of what I'm saying to you?
Eat right.
So not only eat right? Because you gotta eat right, you gotta think right. You gotta understand. You gotta understand what's going on. The next thing I want to talk about, and I'm gonna be jumping around. You should never. Okay, so I because you said that, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Thank you. You just swerved me to somewhere else. Stress will kill you. Everybody say that.
Stress will kill you.
How? How will stress kill you?
Raise your blood pressure.
It'll raise your blood pressure. How else? Anybody know? Keep you from sleeping? Make your hair fall out too. What else?
It don't allow your food to break down.
Boom!
That part right there.
Boom! He just, gunshots fired. When you're under stress, is there anybody that can control a light in here? Is there one light that can be controlled in here that we can turn on and off? Does anybody have any control over the light? Find one. Anybody got a light? Is there a light in here? Okay. I tell you what. There you go. Who did that? Who did that? You did that? Can you be my? Can you stay there for a second? Your body naturally knows how to heal itself. Okay. When you're under no stress, the light is on. The body can heal itself. The minute you get sick, boom, the light turns off. When the light is off, your body can't digest food. So even though you keep on eating, your body's not digesting it because you're under stress. And until you come out of the stress, boom, there you go. There you go. When you come out of the stress, the light turns on. Now the body says, let me start digesting food. Some of us are under stress for days, for weeks, for months, for years. Has anybody been under stress for longer than a week? Anybody? Just you? Y'all lying. I never call people liars. I used to get paid for that. But my parents is gone, so I'm doing it again. Y'all lying. I know that you have been stressed for longer than a day. It could be the mortgage getting paid. It could be the spouse you with. It could be the job you working. You cannot tell me that the car payment, how we gonna pay it? Is my job still gonna be there? The stress of every day. If you stay under stress long enough, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, the system's turned off. You're not digesting food. Your immune system is not fighting disease. Your reproductive system is not reproducing. And your respiratory system is not getting rid of waste. But hold on a second. Now you wonder why you can't get pregnant.
Uh-oh.
That's why.
Ain't that something? Dang it! Wondering why they sit down in front of me. Doc, I just need to know. I need to get pregnant. The problem is in your knee. You gotta just let it go and let it be. And if it's supposed to, it will. And if it's not supposed to, it's not. Okay? Yeah. So can I get the lights turned off for a second? So you've been walking around like this for a long time. And then you say, oh, I just got a cancer diagnosis. I just got a diabetic diagnosis. But they will give you radiation. They will give you blood pressure meds. They will give you meds to alleviate that sugar from out of your blood. Is anybody asking you is the lights turned on or off?
The lights is still on.
The lights is off. And so treatment, if you don't treat the lights and you just get the drug, them lights will still stay off after treatment. Okay? And so, sister, knock it out. Boom!
There be like,
There we go.
You have to make a decision. No. It might be something that might be bothering me, but it's gonna be okay. Okay? Someone worse than I has gotten through this. We really gotta be our own therapist. We have to do that. If you're a person that likes to talk about what happened and how it happened and who did it and why they did it, all you do is keep the lights turned off. And you have to make a choice. I'm gonna keep my lights turned on because I'm telling you, it's not for black people, it's not for white people, it's not for women, it's not for kids, it's for all of us. If you keep the lights turned off, you will get sick. Is everybody feeling me? So can everybody put their finger like this? Can you put your finger like this? And I want you to click on the light. Click on the light? Okay. Click the light on. Okay? Was there anybody in here this light was turned off? Okay? If your light was turned off, no matter what the reason of the light being turned off, you have the ability to click the light on, just like your finger did this. Your mind can say, I'm not gonna stress myself out over this. We are having Medicare and Medicaid, all these things are being cut. They're taking you from out of your housing. They're doing that to turn the light off. Okay? There is TV and they're broadcasting things, letting you know what's coming so you can play into it, so you can keep your life, light off. You understand? This is all a game. But if you know the game, like take the Medicare. Take the Medicaid. There was light before that anyway. When that came into play, we was in trouble anyway because we were depending on something we should have been dependent on in the first place. Okay? So I need you to understand the internet also keeps us with our light turned off. Okay? Because you are playing into other people's dramas. Okay? When somebody is having something going, can you tell me as a melanated person in your mind, when you go on that internet and you see a controversy, you just want to sit and look at it. What happened to this person? Okay? Not knowing that you sit and entertaining that is keeping your light off. Because if you don't stand in a situation where whoever it is, whether they're good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, if you don't say, brother, I hope everything's okay with you, send them good energy, you step into the bad energy by default. This life is a game and we're losing. Okay? We think because we can go and eat what we want to eat, we can do what we want to do. We think that we got everything made, but no. We are still a captive people. We're captivated. Each and every one of us, including me, we're an enslaved people. They only let us go so far. And now you know it. Because if you look up at them, they trying to ship you to anywhere that's not where you came from. You understand that? That's stress. They try to keep us under a stress response. Because if we have the power to keep ourselves out of stress, we're going to whoop their butt. We're going to whoop them.
Every single time.
And if your brother or your sister is in harm's way, and we get to the point where we look at our brother and sister and say, no, you can be, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. When they seem like the world is falling on them, if you can help them spiritually pick their world up and give them another day of fight, and we do that all simultaneously, it's over. It's over for them. And our bodies will be healthier as a result of it. We are captivated because we're sick. You're sick. You under stress. It's why we're captivated. And I'm trying to run it. You got a chain. I'm trying to unloose your chain. I want to unloose your chain. You're free. You're free. And it's all up here. The freedom comes from here. Okay? But the key that we have is his key. We're using somebody's key to unlock our minds instead of the key that we were born with. The key that got the drum connected to it. Okay? We are now in war. And if you haven't figured it out, there's a bullet that just went past your head. Just went past your head. Next one might hit you. Okay? So this place right here has inspired me. When I walked in here, I said, ooh, this is what we should be doing.
That's right.
Okay? This is what our ancestors did. They was not on the internet talking about, we're gonna unify. We didn't do that. We did it in places like this. This is divine. We have to make sure that we continuously come to places like this to congregate, to be stronger people. When you leave out of here, you should be stronger than when you came out of here. I didn't do my job. Okay? And so next time somebody come to you with drama, you sit back and look at that drama like it's a movie. And say, I don't have a part in that. Okay? I'm not getting a royalty check from that drama. And I hope you okay with that drama you're trying to bring to me. And I speak peace to you. I speak peace to you. Because see, everybody doesn't understand. So you can't get mad at somebody that doesn't understand. You have to give them grace, which we've lost as a people. We've lost grace. Because somebody does something wrong, they may not even know that they're doing wrong. We're a captivated people. Your diet is captivated. Your mindset is captivated. They even try to tell us how to dress. Okay? They tell us how our hair, you go natural, God forbid. You ain't getting hired. Okay? You're being put in a certain situation to look a certain way because they want you to make sure, no, you are captive people. And to be here, this is what you got to do. We got to say, you can keep all your bells and whistles. We don't want them no more. Stop running after that bigger house. Stop running after that bigger car. Take your energy and let's start putting it together. We own nothing. We own nothing. All this comes from stress because the people under stress can't think. And there's a lot of us that have stress and we're not thinking right. So we're making decisions under that stress response. And we wonder why we're in the situation that we're in. So for people like Dr. Africa, Dr. Henry Clark, Amos Wilson, and so many more that came before us, they talked and they was blue in the damn face. The question is, are we going to start fighting? Are we going to start fighting? Y'all see how y'all looking at me? Something wrong with that. Y'all like that. Is the sleeping pill coming off of y'all? Y'all should be like, yeah! Y'all making me damn cool. Yeah! Yeah! We don't have that fight no more. That's right. This place should be electric. Yeah. But we are dance at a damn concert. We are hollering for a sports team. We say, look what my New York Knicks did. They ain't your damn New York Knicks. They don't belong to you. It's good to see you, by the way. Okay? We have to start unlocking our power. Because if you don't unlock it, you're just using it for somebody else. Switch. Can you switch your dance partner? We've been dancing with the oppressor for long enough, right? Now it's time for us to dance with each other. But in the same cadence. In the same cadence. And be patient enough for the person beside you to get the same cadence. If somebody's going too fast or somebody's going too slow, you just go boom, 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 boom. And you get with them until and that's being patient with the people that don't understand and don't know. You hold a responsibility to the people who don't know. Because now you know that you're a damn slave. I'm Harriet Tubman. Turn your ass around. See what I do to you. What did Harriet do? What Harriet said, if you turn your behind around, I'll have to shoot you. And I'm going to have to shoot one of y'all. Turn around. Act different when you walk out of this door. I'm shooting you. I got a Uzi back there, right behind the screen. I do. It's behind the screen, and it got one of y'all's name on it. The one to do this. Because trust me, when you go back outside, you're gonna go back into the noise. That noise of oppression is loud outside. And you gotta know what oppressive noise feels and sounds like. So when you hear that oppressive noise in your head, you're going boom, 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 boom. I don't care about that. Boom, boom, boom. And I look at you, boom, 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 boom. Because we have a mission. And it ain't got no noise in it. We have to do this. If you're not ready, you ain't got time to get ready. Just follow the person that has the beat of the drum. Just follow the drum. Just follow the drum. They used to take the drum. They could play from over here, and Africa would know what was going on.
Yeah, communicate. That's right.